Today we're going to do another little instalment of my Quickfire questions and assumptions challenge thingy. Again, I've seen other YouTubers do this. I'll link their videos down below once again for you to peruse at your own leisure. So without further ado, let's get back into the questions.
You hate chocolate?
No, I don't actually. Me being allergic to milk means I can't eat chocolate, well, normal chocolate anyway. I can have the milk-free chocolate, but it costs an arm and a leg, and quite frankly some of it's a bit hit and miss. It doesn't taste like normal chocolate, and no, I miss chocolate. It's the thing I miss most of all. Like when I was little, our mum used to take us to one of the health shops in the town centre. Do you remember that? Going to get the little carob drops.
I have limited recollection of my younger years.
Right, okay, fine. Basically, now the little health shop's closed and Holland and Barrett costs an arm and a leg more than normal chocolate for carob drops, so where? I miss chocolate. It's the one thing I actually miss.
What is your favourite comfort food?
Ooh. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Something greasy, probably. Probably fried bread like I used to make at uni. Like covered in sunflower oil and just fried.
No.
Doesn't quite like it. Maybe also a mug cake. The gooey centre. I don't know. I like quite a lot of food. There's a question for you. Comfort food. Or chips from the chippy with lashings and lashings of curry sauce. Now I want chips now.
I want chips. Don't think anybody's open.
Next question before I have to go and ring the chippy for chips.
OMG, are you pregnant? Lots and lots and lots of question marks.
No. I know sometimes in some of these videos I might have a very, very out here kind of stomach. I'm not quite sure why that happens, but it happens during well, I say I'm not overly sure why it happens. Basically there's something wrong with my body when its hormones kick up and my menstrual cycle starts, but we don't know what it is yet. And my GP is a bit slow with getting me a referral to the hospital. I've been waiting for over a decade, and yeah, I think it's probably endometriosis or something along those lines, because nothing shows up in the blood tests for it to be anything else. So yeah, my stomach basically swells up and I have to put away my nice size 8 trousers, put on my size 12 trousers and just look pregnant for a while. But unfortunately there's not a lot I can do about that. But there we are. So no, I'm absolutely definitely not pregnant. Do you think Mum asked that question?
Probably. What's your favourite place to visit in the world? I'm going to fall off this bed in a second.
I don't know, I haven't travelled much in this world. I've only been out of the country twice. To France once with school, and then to Belgium to eat with my dad when it was the centenary of the First World War ending in 2018. I don't know, my favourite place I've been so far. Apart from at the Menin Gate in Ypres during the last post ceremony. Yeah, that was really, really lovely to go to. I should do a video on that and get out my old holiday photos. I just feel the shudders from the viewers watching. Oh gosh, you're getting out a holiday photo.
Or if it's not Mum and Dad's cruise.
I'd have to say Cornwall. St Nectan's Glen in Cornwall, that's rather beautiful to go to. So's Boscastle by the rivers. That was quite pretty. Especially when I was dangling my feet in the water in the sun. Next question.
How old are you? I think you're 20, but my partner thinks 25.
Oh, slap bang in the middle, 23.
Favourite season?
Summer. When it's warm, when it's hot, and then my absolute favourite part of summer is right at the end when it's still warm, but then you can kind of feel autumn creeping in and there's that change in the air. That's my favourite time of year. That's my favourite time of year.
That's the best time of year.
That's the best time of year. You sit there
the heat's just right. Everything's like.
The heat's just right, but there's a nice breeze and the leaves are just starting to turn, and there's like the smells of the wood smoke and apples and stuff, and you can just sort of sense the change in the air, and you think, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Do you like lockdown?
Do I like lockdown? No, I've kind of had enough of it at the minute. Obviously, I understand like why it's all in place and everything, but after 12 weeks, I'm starting to get a little bit restless. I just want to go out somewhere nice. I just want to go down to the beach for a day. Is that too much to ask? Please hurry up and bring us out of lockdown, but obviously not too early.
Your vocal tics are annoying.
I assume this person means might like, so things that I do quite a lot. Yeah.
They haven't specified, I'm not sure.
And like, I mean, yeah, I know, they annoy me too, but I can't do a lot about them. They just sort of come out, and I can't edit them all out without taking out great big chunks of speech. So deal with them. Deal with them. They're part of me, and they're here to stay. I don't mind.
I'm slightly taking offence to this next one. You don't like your brother.
Oh no, I hate him. No,
I hate you too.
He's the worst person in the world, my brother. That's why he's allowed to be on my channel, and that's why I help him. That's why I feed him stuff like chocolate, biscuits, and buy him 10 packets of rhubarb and custard biscuits from Tesco because he's hungry all the time. So yeah, I really can't stand the sight of him. Awful bloke. Love him, really.
Yeah, you too. Your brother is jealous of your channel. I feel targeted.
Is that alter the question? Whether he's just jealous of your channel? But he's setting up his own channel.
Surprise.
Jealous of mine? Perhaps not. I don't know.
I'm not jealous of your channel.
I don't get any outward signs that he's like really jealous. Like he doesn't try to sabotage my channel or badmouth my videos or anything. Or oi, I saw that. But no, I don't think you are jealous, are you? Really, you're not really a jealous person.
If I'm being honest, I couldn't really care less about your channel. No offense. Like
yeah, same with yours.
Mine's building.
You just sort of get on with your own thing, and we're like independent people, and that's it. There's not really any jealousy involved.
No, we just hang out in the garden with the cats and eating food together. It's all good.
Do you think Mum asked that question?
She probably asked a lot of these questions.
That sounds like the kind of question Mum might ask.
What was the last show you binge watched?
Oh, Star Trek. I'm going through a Star Trek marathon, so I started with the original series, and then I watched The Next Generation. I've now just started DS9, so Star Trek.
Cadbury or Thorntons?
The chocolate Cadbury, because you can't beat a bit of Cadbury Dairy Milk. That's one of the chocolates I miss the most. I can't have any dairy milk anymore now, I'm allergic to milk. Oh, what is it? Please Cadbury, make a dairy-free version of it. Well, I suppose it won't be dairy milk anymore. Non-dairy milk, excellent, that will do. But Thorntons I love for their jelly sweets. I remember as a kiddie getting to go into Thorntons on a Saturday and pick like they used to be 3 for £1 on their sweets, and getting to pick a few packets and eat them over the weekend. And my favourites were their little orange jelly fishes, and they were just like my absolute favourite, and I miss them. I miss our Thorntons in town. Thankfully that when Thorntons went into administration and tried to close the store owners bought it out as a franchise, so that I still can get hold of Thorntons if I want, but they don't do their fishes anymore.
Did you used to go into Thorntons just so you could try the free things they used to give out?
Just so I could smell the fudge, yeah. And all the sweets.
That used to take me in whenever I was going to town, and they used to have the tray that
I always wanted to try their ice cream, but they never had like the rum and raisin or the fudgy ice cream that I really wanted to try. Huh?
The town one doesn't do ice cream.
It used to. Yeah. There's a little ice cream kiosk inside. But I suppose they kind of didn't do very well because it's like down the road from McDonald's and everyone just used to go in there for McFlurry instead. can't eat those either. I never could. Can't stomach them.
You'll like this question. Should Alonso go to Renault for 2021?
I'm guessing this was sent in by an F1 fanatic. Alonso is Fernando Alonso. He retired at the end of 2018. He's been absent for the past 2 seasons. Well, season is in last year and will be absent from this season too if it ever gets underway. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it might towards the latter end of the year. Should he go to Renault for 2021? I assume this means to be filling the seat left by Daniel Ricciardo as Esteban Ocon's teammate. No. Alonso's had his day, I have to admit. If he went back as like a team advisor or a driver coach or a mentor or something, yeah, fine, okay. But I don't want him to be seat hogging. I think there's plenty of talent coming up in the lower formulas and other forms of racing, Formula E, the W Series, who could quite happily take that seat. So no, I don't think Alonso should go to Renault for 2021 as a driver.
Do you think Sainz was the right choice for Ferrari?
Science. Science.
I say it how it looks.
Do I think Sainz was the right choice for Ferrari? Yes, Sainz is one of these characters that's been very consistent. He's very consistent with his results, and especially since he joined McLaren, he's been consistently like up there, and his drive from last place up to 4th and then was promoted to 3rd on penalties after Hamilton was given a penalty after the race in Brazil last year in 2019. That was a brilliant drive, and I think that's probably the drive that put him on Ferrari's radar. So yes, it's going to be very, very interesting, but I can't really answer this question to its fullest extent because I haven't yet seen him test or race in that Ferrari against Charles Leclerc or the rest of the grid. But yes, I do approve of this signing. I think it's definitely going to be one to watch next year, and that's quite exciting.
Who is your favourite F1 driver?
I like lots of them from different eras.
Shall we say favourite current and favourite not current?
Favourite current driver, Kimi Räikkönen. He's just a bloody legend. He's been in F1 longer than Jaden's been around, like, on this earth. And that includes when Mum was pregnant with you. So, like, before you were even thought of, Kimi Räikkönen was racing in F1. I remember watching his first ever race, and he's just a legend on track and off the track. I have a distinct feeling he's going to retire in the next couple of years, but I do hope he stays on with, like, his... I seem to remember he's got a Formula 3 team, Räikkönen Roberts Racing. It'd be interesting to see whether he sort of stays on with that team as like a driver mentor or a driver trainer. But paddock won't be quite the same without Kimi Räikkönen when he leaves. But then I also like greats like Michael Schumacher. I remember watching his races from when I was born in 1996 right up until he retired for the first time and then for the second time after his stint with Mercedes. And I remember watching him win all those championships with Ferrari, those years where he was just so dominant, and so I love him for that. So yeah, I think he's my like legendary driver.
Unpopular F1 opinion.
Oh dear. You know how I said Kimi Räikkönen was like my favourite driver? Yeah, well, he's seat hogging, so hop it, Kimi, hurry up and retire. I think there's better talent that could take his seat. Rossi is my favourite, and I'm probably going to get absolutely hounded in the comments here. But yeah.
The betrayal.
Kimi's like I said, Kimi Räikkönen's been in F1 longer than you've been on this earth, so he's had his day in F1. Oh, I can think of another controversial one as well. I don't like Hamilton. I just don't like his personality. I think he and I are like on the opposite end of the personality scale, and I just can't stand the fellow. I really can't. Sorry, Lewis Hamilton, but I really can't stand him. I know a lot of British people are going, how can you say you're a British F1 fan if you don't like Hamilton? I'm sorry, but I just don't like him. It's a personality clash. What can I say?
Favourite sport?
Formula 1. I think we've gathered that. Maybe the hockey when it's on at the Olympics and the women's football. But that's Formula 1 is like the main one. Motorsport, like single seat motorsport. That's the end of this video. Thank you to everybody that's taken part and sent in questions on my Twitter and on my Facebook and on my Instagram. I really hope you enjoyed getting some answers to some of your questions and assumptions. So if you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to say hi in the comments, and if you'd like to see more of this kind of thing and have more of a window into my weird and wonderful world, don't forget to click subscribe. See you soon. Bye.